I think this might be one of the most important videos I've uploaded in a long time. That's a bold claim, I know. I think there's a very important concept that people ignore and invest so much time, money, resources, energy in becoming successful, studying hard, following bankroll management, 100%, do a lot of things right, but then just ignore this thing and wonder they can't succeed. And I think very often it's just not being aware of it, understanding it. I don't think it even takes a lot of work to incorporate this concept. I think a lot of it's just being improved by understanding and knowing and being aware of it. And I will elaborate on this in a couple of minutes. So I try to keep it short. I don't try to rant for too much. I like to rant about this. I can talk about this for hours, but I just like to have this raw conversation with you. No filter, no script, just I'm talking here from my experience and the way I see things. In the previous video, you might have seen that I got a lot of heat for complaining and bitching, and yes, I was. I'm not here to excuse it, defend it, apologize, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, this is just me being me. Bitching and complaining. Okay, I don't think I did anything so terrible that justifies or that requires apologize. But I saw a fantastic opportunity to explain and to show you this concept that I think is so important, that I think I'm very good at. And people are sometimes saying, oh, Ben is tilting and like, what is he doing? I'm actually not tilting. But hear me out. We could have also decided not to upload the video, right? We could have just cut it out, edit it out, and make me look as this super professional guru that's always, never says anything bad. But that's not me. And I don't like with what is going on social media these days that everyone portrays themselves as this absolutely perfect person. I'm not. I'm Bencb. That's me. That's my journey. There are a couple of things that you can learn from, and then there are a couple of things you should probably not learn from me. And that's completely normal. No matter how successful someone has become, do not copy them 100%. They went their own journey. They had a different childhood. They have their strengths and challenges, and they have a certain talent for something that you don't have. You have to put in more effort into a certain area, and other areas might be easier for you. I don't want to just upload content where I'm absolutely 100% perfect, robot-like, emotionless, just executing the strategies, because poker is a lifestyle. And if you want to become successful at poker, yeah, you need to kind of dedicate your life towards it, but you're still a human being. I'm still a human, and I will fuck up certain things. I don't even think it's a big fuck up, whatever. Yeah, I complained a bit, I said some mean things, if it was even mean, but who cares? I think we have bigger problems these days. But again, it's a fantastic opportunity to elaborate or to teach you this concept that I find so important. And the reason I'm so confident on that it's so problematic for a lot of people is I've had so many, I would say easily over 100 private students that I was working with, even though the last couple of years I'm not even taking on new private students. When they are playing or even outside of life, very often it's like, Ben, I get so quickly angry and I don't know what to do, or I get entitled, or when I lose this hand, or after 10 bad beats, this is what I feel and I don't know what to do. And then very often I say, and where's the problem? And people are confused. And this is the big problem most people cannot distinguish. There's a difference between the emotion you feel and the action you take. I could literally for 10 minutes insult my opponents, go on a rant, be angry, yell, scream. I would still play 100% perfect my A game. I'm not defending it. It's an extreme example. So stop typing now your angry comment that this is not okay. I get it. It's just an analogy, just to show you we can experience, feel emotions, even verbally communicate them, but I can still my actions to decide to not tilt, blow it off, or whatever. You can still be in a conversation with someone, be angry at this person, but still talk calmly and control your emotions. Something in these days we are unfortunately being told it's okay to act on your emotions. It's okay to just let your emotions do and dictate your actions. It's very wrong. We see it in poker. If you act on your emotions, you're tilting, you're blowing off your stack, and then a couple days later, or probably a couple hours later, you feel very down because you blew off your bankroll once again. And this is what I wanted to show you that in this previous video, and that's why I think it's so valuable. Even it puts me in a worse light. But again, I'm a human. If you look for this perfect person, okay, then I might not be for you, but it should show you that this was a very rough session. And yes, I say sometimes mean things, or I complain about my opponents, and I might come across as a bitchy, whiny little idiot. I still execute my strategies, because sometimes in life we're knocked down, and even if we're knocked down, we can still make the best possible moves. We can still get up, we can still try to take the next step. Even though I'm bitching, I'm whining, I can still choose to not defend a certain hand just because I want to play back and it's not profitable. I can still choose to play my absolute best A game, even though on the inside these motherfuckers are really tilting me because they're winning every hand against me. Then this idiot playing 80% VPIP hits 2-pair against my aces and I'm getting the money in, or I'm sucked out, like getting a walk with aces, whatever frustrates as a poker player. Sorry, this is the life as a poker player. But, and this is the big difference, and I've seen this in my coachings over and over again, that people are wondering why I'm getting this emotion, why I'm getting this emotion, why I'm getting this emotion. And I ask them, and where's the problem? Hear me out. I'm not saying you should not work on that. Sometimes even we can work on this, that we're not getting so easily triggered. We're not getting so angry. But there are two layers to it. And the second layer is that even if you experience those, even if you get angry, you can still decide to stay stoic and make the best possible decisions. Okay, I understand this video that does not look stoic, but at the end of the day, what matters are my decisions in poker. Whether I'm complaining or bitching, at the end of the day, I turned it around, I made a profit. And this is what I was pushing for. And this is sometimes the raw, unfiltered truth of a poker player. Can I still work on this? Can I still say, hey Ben, say to myself, you know what, I should probably also try that I'm complaining less. Yes, I can still work on this. Very often, there are two facts true at the same time. And this is what I want to show you. So even if you fail at the first one, you stomp your table, you complain, whatever, you say things, but you still take the right actions, you can still succeed. Of course, it applies. You have to be practical about it. If you have a conversation with your boss, you should probably not insult them and say, oh, I still take the right actions and do my job. Well, there it's a bit of a different context. So please use your brain, use your logic, and apply this concept to various different situations in whatever situation you're in. But the bottom line is, if you feel a certain emotion, anxiety, anger, frustration, disappointment, entitlement is big, you can still make very good decisions. You can still make actions that serve you. I can wake up, I can not feel motivated, I'm still a bit tired, maybe I'm frustrated from something from the day before. I can still decide to go for a run, to do my workout. Yes, I've gained a lot of kilos, and I know that. I'll be working on that, I promise you that. But I can still decide to get shit done, no matter how I feel. We're humans, no matter we are in your journey, you will still feel them, even if you're at the very top. And sometimes I see low stakes players trying to suppress them, trying to fight them and bury them. It's not going to work. We need both. We need acceptance, but also we need the practicality to understand, okay, we still can work on this. With the acceptance, it's never going to be perfect the way you envision it, that you're never going to feel anger and frustration. No, you will always experience them. So it's way more important that when they arise, that we can still decide to make the best possible moves. And if you have a shitty day from time to time, it's also okay to just chill on the couch, watch a movie, have a pizza, but understand that this is not the position we want to be in, because what matters is the direction. That next day you get up again and you keep working hard. Always direction over position. It's a very important concept, but ultimately, what will move the needle? You can do whatever you want, work hard, study hard, apply perfect bankroll management, but if you constantly act on your emotion, you feel angry and now you tilt because you think the problem is the anger rising in the first place, and you try to fix never feel angry, well, you're gonna fail. You can do whatever you want. The more important part is do not tilt, to understand, hey, I increase the gap between experiencing that emotion, the anger, bring a couple of seconds of awareness, and then decide to take the right action. This for me is awareness, self-awareness. Like, okay, I'm angry. Okay, we still execute the perfect strategies. Okay, these seconds, you want to increase that. Very often people act on an impulse. This impulse is emotion, action, emotion, action, emotion, action, right? We're like emotion. Okay, we're angry, fuck this guy, but I have to fold here. That's how it works. And if you can apply this, you will become very successful at poker. I'm carded, this guy is like, why lets the poker variants, these rigged poker sites not let me have good cards? Okay, chill down. It's all right, okay, fold, 5 big blinds, double up 12 big blinds, make it in the money. Hey, I got in the money cash at least. You busted. I want one more big buy-in. That's how it works. And this accumulates over a long period of time. And this is an extremely powerful concept, this level of self-control. This is self-control, self-awareness. Yes, I can sometimes bitch, I can sometimes complain. I will show that to you raw, unfiltered. It's part of the journey, but this is not the ultimate driving factor. So I hope you found some value. And then let's take a deep breather next time. Be self-aware of what is going on and still make the best possible decisions and ultimately the best possible action.